welcome to Mech Warrior Online. This is Fuzzy Nova, and today we have the Cicada. This is the 3F variant. This one is actually the loyalty variant, but it's basically a Cicada 3F, which you can buy with C-bills. I was originally going to do the Wolfhound, but I need a little bit more time on the Wolfhound, so we're just going to go to the Cicada. Man, this is an old loyalty mech, and as I said, if you don't have this one, if you didn't get it years and years ago, the 3F is in the store. You can go buy it right now for C-bills, and the build that I have is so good, and you wouldn't think so by looking at it, but it's just so good. It's crazy, and the Cicada is a great medium mech. It plays like a light. It's a medium. It's quick, it's agile, it's squirrely. It can take some good hits too. I mean, it is fragile, but it's right on that line of being a light mech. So, you know, it just made the cut. Anyways, I'm glad I'm doing this one. Hell, this was probably like my first loyalty mech. But Cicada, I love the design of the Cicada. It really grew on me over the years. If you haven't tried it in a while, here's the thing, is, you know, when you find the right build for your Cicada, you'll know. Whether it's energy or ballistics, because some of these come with a ballistic hardpoint. I think one comes with like a UAC 5, but this one is all energy. And by the look of it, if you were just to never try it and just take a look at the hardpoints, you would be like, nah, I'm gonna get a different one, because it doesn't look too appealing. Now, the design is cool, of course. This comes with that loyalty design, so which is really the only difference between this one and a regular 3F. Anyways, I definitely recommend doing this build here, the one I'm about to show you. But the design of the Cicada, I don't know what it is about it. It's just so, it's pleasing to look at. It's got, I don't know, it's like they took a Raven, and there's no other light, there's not light mech, but there's no other medium mech that looks like this. I mean, this is it. This is a good transition if you're transitioning from light to medium. This is a very, very good one to start off with. Anyways, go ahead and pick up you a Cicada 3F, or if you have the 3FL in your mech bay, pull this thing out and let me show you what to do. Now, you don't have to do it exactly like this, because, hey, there's probably 10 variations of this. So, the 3F comes with 4 energy hardpoints. This is the variant that has the lowest amount of energy hardpoints. The other Cicadas come with 5, one comes with 6, one comes with 4 energy, but it also comes with a ballistic hardpoint that carries a UAC 5. So, really, the 3F kind of gets the crap end of the stick, but the 3F does come with a good quirk. It comes with a minus 20% energy cooldown. So that 20% energy cooldown is going to really help, and 20% is a lot. And I'm not even counting the quirks that I got. So I'll talk about those in a second. So what I'm using for this, I have an XL 280. So I'm going, I think right now I'm going 121 kph. So that's a pretty decent speed for a Cicada. Some pilots, you know, I see them go 140 kph. They try to max it out, go as fast as they can. But 121 kph is really perfectly fine with me. And I actually have speed tweak, so I actually don't think this is 121 minus 9 or something. Anyways, we'll talk about that in a second. The weapons that I'm using, it does have 4 energy hardpoints. I got 2 in each torso, so these are up high. So the Cicada is a great peeking mech. You can pop turret, you can peek, you barely have to show the top half of your mech, and you can get some shots out. I'm using 4 medium pulse lasers. Now you can pop turret with medium pulse lasers, but the range is just a little bit short. The cool thing about medium pulse lasers is that the duration of them is so quick, and when we have that 20% cooldown, along with that, it's just going to make it a lot better. So the duration, the cooldown, those together, is just such a quick strike, and you're ready to go again with minimal heat spikes. So 4 medium pulse lasers, that's only a 24 point alpha strike, but that's 24 points over and over again, very quickly. I have 17 double heat sinks total, 7 here, right here, as you can see, and 1 in the engine. So my heat management is 1.58 out of 2, so my heat management is very good. You want to have good heat management with this for this to work the right way. I'm working with double heat sinks, Indo Steel, and light ferro. I got light ferro. I couldn't go full ferro for this because I do have 2 sets of jump jets. 2 is pretty good. 2 gets me where I need to go. It can lift me up pretty high. So I'm not sure if other cicadas come with jump jets. I'm not sure about all of them, but I do know that this one does, so that is a plus for me. It makes me more mobile. I can go places that I wouldn't be able to on other light mechs. Left arm has nothing in it. Neither does the right, except for these double heat sinks, but I'm going to keep these over here on the right side, and but I'm leaving the armor points basically the same. 48 CT, 40 legs, 18 in the arm, so there's not a lot of armor in those side panel arms on the side of the Cicada. Not a lot of armor there, but we do have 40 in our torsos and 15 in our head. So armor is basically maxed out. The skills, this is one of the other important parts. As I said, it does come with a energy cooldown of minus 20%. Of course, I got my chassis sealable bonus, but that's for the loyalty variant. So on top of my 20% cooldown, I have a 12% cooldown, 15% range, minus 10.5% heat. I have mech top speed plus almost 8%. My torso angle is plus 10%, my speed retention is plus 10%, acceleration rate is plus 25%, my turn rate is plus 30%. I have all the base structure quirks, which gives me extra armor points, which is pretty nice. And my deceleration rate is 25%, my laser duration is minus 15%, and my heat, I already said heat. So my torso speed is 30%, and my torso angle, pitch angle is 10%. So yaw and pitch is both 10%. So basically here, this is what it's going to look like. These are really the skills that I would focus on this, and you can change some of them. Of course, I'm going to go for basically almost all of these for my energy weapons, because you only have 4, so you might as well get the most out of it. Again, I chose the medium pulse lasers because they are a very quick firing weapon. They shoot very fast, and they're ready to go again very fast. So adding those the quirks that help them do it even faster makes them insanely fast. Survival, I did not do survival on this. Now it would be a good idea to get survival on this thing. Even though you do have some structure structure quirks, this would be something that I would want to do if I had some extra points, but I'm at max skill right now. Mobility, the whole tab. So mobility, I got my speed up, so I didn't have to upgrade my engine to get a faster speed. I basically got 10 kph for filling this up. And that's really it. So my mobility and firepower tab were the ones that I focused on, and that's all 91 points. So we're going to play one match in this really quick because I really don't have a lot of time. I was trying to do the Wolfhound, but it just didn't happen, so we will do that another time. But the Cicada, this one is so much fun, and I can't wait to show you guys how awesome this thing is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to a match. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.
Alright, I do.
Then I try to spot for you, unless I get killed.
Okay, Caustic Valley. So 4 medium pulse lasers is really good, and of course I got Caustic Valley. Of course. Well, you know what? At least it's not Terra Therma. But I think my my quirks are good enough. My heat quirks, the cooldowns, the heat gens. I think it's okay. We'll try not to overheat. I did not bring Cool Shot. Dang it! I brought a UAV instead. I should I should probably invest a skill node into an extra consumable slot. Anyways, it's okay. We'll do the best we can. Now, remember, with this build, you're in a light, or you're in a medium. Excuse me, it's so late. You're in a medium, and your range is really not there with this. Now, although the range quirks does give you quite a bit of extra range, these are not ER mediums. So you want to stay within that optimal range, and of course it tells you next to your energy weapons what your optimal range is. Staying in that doesn't mean getting out in the open. You know, you want to definitely play as careful as you can in the Cicada. But you also want to try to get as many shots out as you can. Look for damaged enemies, mechs that are cord, mechs that are crit. Look for those. And then, you know, if you get a chance, if you see an assault mech and he's turned the opposite way, go after him. Yeah. The thing is with this one, it can dish out a lot, and it's unforgiving. But we're gonna actually get out of this position real quick. I just wanted to launch that UAV a minute ago, so like the stalker right here. We're gonna play it kind of safe. Yep, there's a marauder around that corner. A bunch of people around that corner, actually. We're okay right here. We got the UAV. We can see what's going on. I'm gonna check my backside here, make sure they're not pushing or anything like that. But Caustic is a great map for staying in range, because normally you're between 0 and 400 meters of the enemy, most of them. And when you're on hot maps like this, you really want to make your shots count. But I love that. Ooh, this Highlander 2C is trying to. Nope. Nope. He sees my teammates there, and he had to back off. But he's still pretty fresh, except for his arm there. Let's go ahead and try to fire. There we go. That stalker is almost down. There he goes. Marauder will be down very shortly. I am too quick. Definitely need to watch our heat. So as you can see, this thing fires very, very fast. Oops, I overheated. I'm not gonna override on this one. I've been doing that in the Cicada. Ooh. Oh man, I just got pegged. Hell yeah. So I've been doing override a lot, but not on this. I'm not gonna do it on this. I would rather shut down. Let's go for that leg there. You know what? No, let's go for CT. He's legged anyways. Bushwhacker's down. Alright. We need to get out of here because we are at critical damage. So basically we have to be super careful now. I'm going to just sit on their base for a second and then we're going to go. Here we go. I just want to get them to maybe turn around. It probably didn't work, but still. I usually do that if I'm close. Alright, now we pick a target and try to stay out of the way, but we want to get closer. We want to be as close as we can get without being in complete danger here. The good thing is the enemy looks like they are pretty hurt themselves. I just want to make sure I can keep all mechs in front of me. And I am above them, which is great. There we go. So this is the ultimate assist mech. You are assisting a lot. And you can run in and take out ooh, this is gonna be risky. I'm already out here. I can't go back now. I gotta make a turn. I'm gonna try to get behind him. Alright, he's down. Nice. Alright. Foxtrot here. Go for that shoulder. Oh, come on, one more hit in that shoulder. Baby. He lost it already. Foxtrot. He's almost cored. Oh man.
Good game.
I was going for it. I was going for it. So well, it's Caustic, so wow. We got a pretty good amount of damage there. I mean, getting closer to 800 damage. Anything above 700 is great for me in a Cicada, so that's awesome. But it's just the quirks really work with it, the 3F. If you have a 3F or a 3FL, try this build out. It doesn't have to be exact, but those quirks and the pulse lasers really work. And having a fast engine works as well. Now, if you can do this with a light engine, by all means, go ahead. But the XL is just gonna give you that extra little tonnage that you need for either heat management or anything else. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you on the next video. Fuzzy Nova out.